Oh my gosh! Did y'all see how skinny Lizzo has gotten? And she's not even doing Ozempic. Well, look at me. Yeah, this is me right now. 2 months on Ozempic. I have lost about 10 pounds. And let me tell you all about my Ozempic life right after this intro.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Hello you guys, this is your in China. Well, this is not going on my Chinese channel. This is you're not random. And I have currently been living in China, for those who don't know. I feel like everyone knows I've been living in China, but yeah, I'm just gonna put that out there. And one of the things that comes with living in China is having a more active lifestyle. I mean, I'm ripping, I'm running, I'm getting on the bus, I'm taking the deep and I'm walking around, I'm climbing mountains, I'm climbing down mountains, I'm climbing mountains, I'm climbing down mountains. And with all of that and that lifestyle change, I had some weight loss. Now, I feel like I've talked about this plenty of times on my channel, but this is a new video. I'm going to talk about it here as well. When I first came to China, I was 124 kgs, okay? Now, I am an English teacher, not a math teacher, so I'm going to put that on the board so y'all can see it. Hopefully I remember, because I always be making promises I don't keep. However, I was 124 kgs. Your girl was a big girl. She was a big girl, and she didn't hate that she was a big girl. Maybe as she got bigger, she kept saying, "I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna diet," and then she never did it. But she was still okay with her body because she had a man that liked yams. Okay, so I wasn't really worried about my weight. Like I told myself that, oh yeah, I want to have children, I want to like blah blah blah, but when that comes, it'll come. And I was also going through the tough time of going no contact with my adopted family, and it was just really crazy, very emotional. I went through my rough stage, okay, and that's how we got this shining diamond that we have right now. And because of all of that, I was picking up weight. I ain't gonna lie to you, but your girl was also on the internet. What was she doing? She was selling, I don't want to say it like that, but she was selling sexy. She was selling sexy on the TikToks. And that was very negative for the me I am. So that caused me to gain more weight. I had a lot of people in my inbox very sexual towards me, and that caused me to put on weight. And then I stopped caring. I was like, I'm gonna grow out my armpit hair, I'm gonna play with my armpit hair on the video, and I'm going to discuss these men. But you know what? These men were like, "Mademoiselle, take my money, so beautiful. Oh, let me see your armpit hair some more." And I was like, wow, can't win. So I used China as a way to leave the space that I was in, and change my life around. And I told myself before I went to China, I was coming to China to lose some weight. I was gonna get skinny. Not really. I like being thick. I was going to China to just change myself, okay? I was gonna change myself. So me losing weight in China wasn't necessarily a big goal, but it was also one of the goals. You feel me? It was one of the goals. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like if Lizzo said I was eating vegetarian to be healthy, some of us was also, you want to lose weight, don't you? You know, I mean, I'm not putting words in her mouth, but like, you go vegetarian to get skinny, no? But you know what I'm saying? Like, So in China, my first year, I dropped, I'm thinking, it's a hard thing to do. I was 124. I think very quickly I went down to 116. in these last few years, I've been balancing maybe about 112, and in the last 2 months I went down to 107. This is the smallest I have been in China. My goal is 90 kgs, which is about 199 pounds. I don't really want to go lower than that, but I just think, oh, that was smaller than I was like in high school, so that'd be an interesting goal. You know, at this point I'm about maybe 10 pounds off from college size Alia. For those who don't know, before I got pregnant and lost the baby, I was about 225. So I'm about there now. I'm about there. I don't know exactly 10 pounds. I'm about there. Okay. And I was very happy with my body around that time. Your girl was like, hey, drop it low, drop it low, drop it low. And you know, I didn't really have a gut back then, you know, so I was feeling it. So what have I noticed lately? I've noticed life with Lizzo and having lost weight. My skin has been soft, dimply, and I need to start hitting some, not cardio, but I need to start hitting some weightlifting. I need to actually get into the gym so I can have the body that I want. Okay, not the body that people on the internet want for me, but the body that I want, which is not so soft. I'm okay with being soft, but I also like to be strong. I don't want to be like skinny weak, you know what I'm saying? I still gonna be a big girl. I's a big girl, daddy. I's a big girl, and I'm gonna stay a big girl. Okay, at least that's what I have in my head. That's what I have in my head. So, this dress, I've worn it plenty of times. This is my going out clubbing dress. Whenever I wear it, I let the gut hang. I let the gut do what it's going to do, okay? And the gut is hanging a lot less these days. This is the gut. This is the gut right here. This is the gut. And, you know, it could, like, I tell you one thing, I gotta be honest with you. The smaller I get, the more self-conscious I become about my body. When I was big, I didn't care. When I'm starting to get smaller, certain things are starting to, I don't want to say trigger me, but certain things are starting to bother me a little bit. It's interesting because losing weight puts you in a mindset of weight. I don't really like that mindset. But I guess to a certain extent, maybe I need it, I don't know. But this is where we're at right now. I know I said that I was going to talk a little bit about Ozempic with you guys. I don't really know where to start, so y'all let me know what questions you have exactly down below, and I'm an open book. I'll let you know. The reason that I got on Ozempic is not because I have diabetes, baby. It's because I could go on to an app called Meituan. If you haven't heard of Meituan, I talk a lot about it on my channel. You're in China. I can go on the app on Meituan and type in Ozempic, and then it sells it to me. No doctor's prescription. It's like, do you have a doctor's prescription? And I'm like, sure. And they're like, here you are. So, yeah. Not the healthiest decision that I've made in life. But come on, you only get one life. And one thing that I'm not finna do is suffer. I'm not finna suffer. I'm gonna take the easy way out. Because it was the easy way for an easy way. And if I got anything to let y'all know along the journey, I'll let y'all know. But I'm about to start hitting the gym. I'm gonna start pumping it up. You know what I'm saying? I feel kind of hit. I feel kind of cool. I feel kind of... Y'all, by the time this video come out, I'm gonna be a divorced woman. I'm gonna be a... Man, a ring on my finger now. A ring on my finger now. So y'all wanna do a dating show? Y'all wanna find your love? You know what I'm saying? Y'all wanna not swinging into my DMs. Y'all gonna leave some comments down under my YouTube channel videos, so therefore I can get some interaction so this channel can grow. Y'all can do that. Don't slide into my DMs. Let's have conversations down below videos, okay? Because I'm trying to make my channel survive. because I think my channel kinda died. And if you wanna support me in that, subscribe and be my baby. Namaste. See you next time. Oh my goodness, is namaste culturally appropriating? Because I don't even know the culture. And I don't want to appropriate. It's been a long time since I did a Rumi and Me. Y'all, next video gonna be a Rumi and Me. Bet you. I'm gonna do it right now. Like, subscribe.